The rice is at the tillering stage when the hoppers arrive. Brown planthoppers, wedge-shaped and no longer than a grain of husks, settle at the base of the stems just above the waterline, where the tissue is softest and the sap runs fastest. They crowd there, hundreds to a plant, packed head down in the shade of their own numbers. Each one pushes a stylet between the cells and taps the phloem directly, drinking the sugar the leaves made that morning before it ever reaches the roots. The plant does not bleed and does not tear. It simply loses, hour after hour, everything it earns. Honeydew drips down onto the water, and black mold begins to spread across the lower sheaths. It has tried everything. The rice thickens the silica in its stem walls, and the stylet slips between the cells instead of through them. It closes down the wounded vessels with Callose plugs, sealing off the tapped phloem, and the hoppers move a centimeter and tap again. New tillers come up from the base and are colonized before they are a hand tall. Then the numbers pass a threshold, and the field changes shape. Whole circles of stems go yellow, then brown, then fold over into the water, and the collapse spreads outward from each patch, a ring of dying rice widening day by day. It has a name in every rice-growing country. Hopperburn. But the hoppers refuse to leave. Finally, something moves in the flooded litter at the base of the plants. It has been there the whole season, unnoticed, hunting whatever the water and the stems provide. Pardosa pseudoannulata is a wolf spider, gray-brown, and it does not build a web. It hunts on foot, day and night, across the mat of leaves floating between the rows. It has 8 eyes, 2 of them large and forward-facing, and it does not need a chemical signal to know what has happened above it. The stems it walks past every night are covered in food. It climbs. Wolf spiders are not built for stems, but this one goes up anyway, gripping the ridged sheath with its claws, moving in the short bursts that keep it invisible against the plant. The hoppers do not watch for anything above them. Their defense is a jump, powerful and instant, and it works against birds. It does not work against something already standing among them. The spider stops, turns, and takes the nearest one with a strike, so short the leg movement is barely visible. It bites through the thorax. Venom stops the jump before the jump begins. Then it holds the hopper in its fangs and eats it where it stands, working through the body in under 2 minutes, dropping the emptied husk into the water below. Then it takes the next. A single wolf spider eats 5 to 10 planthoppers a night, every night, for its whole adult life, and there are several of them under every square meter of a healthy paddy. Around them, the females carry egg sacs fixed to their spinnerets, and when those hatch, dozens of young spiders climb onto their mother's back and ride there until they are big enough to hunt the smallest hoppers themselves. The dripping stops. The lower sheaths dry out, and the black mold stops spreading, going crusted and gray where it stood. Rice that was never colonized straightens. Tillers that had begun to yellow at the base green up from the node outward, and the plant puts what it has been losing all month into the panicle instead. Heads emerge, pale and upright at first, then heavier, then bending. Grains fill from the tip downward, going hard and dense. By harvest, the collapsed circles are still there, brown patches in an otherwise standing field. The field is not perfect. It is standing. For the rice, Phloem kept his grain filled, and nothing else about the season matters as much. For the spider, the paddy is a vertical hunting ground, restocked every night by an animal that cannot see it coming. For the field, one spray that kills the hoppers also kills the spiders, and the hoppers always come back first. Nothing here was planted or released. The predator was already living in the litter before the pest arrived. In nature's quiet battles, the most reliable protection is usually the one that was there all along.